Your body is supposed to be a fortress. White blood cells standing guard, antibodies patrolling like tiny border cops, the immune system working overtime to keep you alive against bacteria, viruses, and whatever you found in the back of the fridge last week. But here's the twist. Sometimes the fortress panics. Instead of calmly identifying threats, it sees water, sunlight, or your boyfriend's kiss and screams, "Invader!" What should be a normal Tuesday becomes a sci-fi nightmare where the environment itself is trying to assassinate you. Allergies are biology's equivalent of false alarms. Fire drills where the sprinklers go off because you sneezed near a sunflower. They're weird, frustrating, and occasionally so bizarre they sound like rejected plot lines from a Black Mirror episode. So let's dive into the strangest immune system betrayals humanity has on record. 1. Allergy to water, aquagenic urticaria. Imagine being allergic to water, the substance that makes up 70% of your body. People with aquagenic urticaria break out in burning hives after touching water, even their own sweat or tears. Taking a shower feels like bathing in acid. Drinking water doesn't trigger it, thankfully, but contact with rain or a pool can mean hours of pain. It's the closest thing to a human paradox, the body literally rejecting the thing it can't live without. Like trying to live in a video game where the floor is lava, except the floor is also your faucet, your skin, and your own biology. 2. Allergy to exercise. Yes, you can be allergic to working out. It's called exercise-induced anaphylaxis. For some unlucky people, their immune system goes haywire after moderate physical activity. Running, cycling, even brisk walking can trigger hives, swelling, or life-threatening reactions. Imagine explaining that at the gym. Sorry, I'm allergic to treadmills. This is the dystopia fitness haters have been waiting for. Medical proof that sweating can kill you. 3rd, allergy to the sun. Some people are vampires by necessity. With solar urticaria, even short exposure to sunlight causes rashes, blisters, or worse. A trip to the beach becomes a survival mission, armed with umbrellas, gloves, and enough sunscreen to make you look like a frosted cake. The irony? Humans evolved under sunlight. Plants invented photosynthesis. But here we are, with bodies so glitchy that the nearest star counts as a hostile environment. 4. Allergy to cold temperatures. Step outside on a chilly day and suddenly you're breaking out in hives or swelling up like a balloon. Cold urticaria means ice cream, swimming in cold water, or even a frosty breeze can trigger allergic shock. In extreme cases, jumping into a cold lake can be fatal. It's a cruel twist, the kind of thing a villain in a dystopian novel would engineer as population control. Oh, you wanted winter sports? Too bad. Your immune system thinks snow is anthrax. 5. Allergy to vibrations. Known as vibratory urticaria, this is when shaking, running, or even riding in a bumpy car causes hives and swelling. Some people even react to loud music because sound waves are literally vibrations. Imagine being allergic to concerts. Your friends are screaming along to Taylor Swift, and you're in the corner swelling up like a tragic balloon animal. The ultimate sci-fi punishment for daring to dance. 6. Allergy to red meat, alpha-gal syndrome. Triggered by the bite of a lone star tick, this allergy makes people react violently to red meat. The tick injects a sugar molecule called alpha-gal, rewiring the immune system to see steak as poison. One camping trip later, and suddenly burgers, bacon, and steak dinners are off the menu forever. It's like being cursed by nature. One bug turns you into an involuntary vegan. 7. Allergy to human touch. For some, physical contact itself is dangerous. Dermatographic urticaria, also called skin writing, causes the skin to welt and swell when lightly scratched or touched. You can literally write words on your skin just by dragging a finger. Romance? Awkward? A casual hug? Risky. It's like your body decided to reject not just pollen, but intimacy. The immune system doesn't just say no to allergens, it says no to affection. 8. Allergy to your own sweat. It sounds like a cruel joke, but cholinergic urticaria means sweating from heat, exercise, or even stress causes hives. Anxiety alone can trigger it. The act of worrying about breaking out in hives can make you break out in hives. That's not biology. That's a feedback loop straight out of Kafka. Your body weaponizing stress against you. 9. Allergy to kissing. Some people are allergic to proteins in their partner's saliva. Known as saliva protein hypersensitivity, it can cause swelling, hives, or even anaphylaxis after a kiss. Imagine explaining to your date that smooching might require an EpiPen. It's Romeo and Juliet, except the tragedy is your immune system, misidentifying love as a biological attack. 10. Allergy to smartphones, electromagnetic hypersensitivity. Though debated in science, some people report severe reactions, headaches, rashes, nausea, when exposed to Wi-Fi or cell phones. It's called electromagnetic hypersensitivity. Even if part of it is psychological, the lived experience is real. Imagine being trapped in a society where invisible signals blanket every building, and your body treats it like radiation poisoning. Welcome to the most cyberpunk allergy possible. 11. Allergy to wood. Yes, trees fight back. People with wood allergies react to sawdust, contact with certain trees, or even wooden furniture. Some lumber workers develop dangerous asthma-like conditions after exposure. It's nature's revenge story. The carpenter allergic to his own craft, the builder betrayed by the very beams holding up the ceiling. 12. Allergy to watermelon, cantaloupe, or bananas. These fall under oral allergy syndrome, where proteins in fruits mimic pollen allergens. Eat a slice of melon, and suddenly your throat itches like you swallowed sandpaper. It's the betrayal of summer. The fruit bowl becomes a minefield, and healthy eating feels like a biological prank. 13. Allergy to nickel, coins, and jewelry. Nickel allergy is common but still absurd. Wear cheap earrings or handle coins and your skin revolts. The irony? Money literally burns some people. The economy itself becomes hostile. Capitalism triggering rashes one coin at a time. 14. Allergy to semen. Rare but documented. Some women and even men in rare cases experience burning, swelling, or hives after exposure to seminal fluid. Treatments range from antihistamines to controlled exposure therapy. Its reproduction framed as a sci-fi nightmare, the act designed to continue the species turning into an immune system battle royale. 15. Allergy to tattoos and hair dye. Some pigments in tattoo ink, especially red, can cause lifelong allergic reactions. Same with chemicals in hair dye. Instead of self-expression, your body interprets art as a full-scale invasion. The canvas rebels against the painting. In a dystopian story, this would be the perfect metaphor. Individuality punished by biology. 16. Allergy to shoes. Some people are allergic to the rubber, glue, or leather used in shoes. The result? Swollen feet, blisters, and the cruel irony of being allergic to the very object designed to protect your skin from the ground. Barefoot life suddenly looks less like minimalism and more like medical necessity. Imagine living in a sci-fi dystopia where footwear is contraband and every step is rebellion. 17. Allergy to pressure. Called pressure urticaria, this allergy means leaning on a desk, carrying a heavy bag, or even wearing tight clothing can cause painful swelling. The body literally revolts against gravity and touch. It's as if your immune system saw the basic mechanics of physics and said, no thanks. Reality itself becomes hostile. 18. Allergy to chocolate. Yes, the universe can be this cruel. Some people react violently to compounds in chocolate, hives, migraines, or even anaphylaxis. It's the ultimate betrayal. The food most people turn to for comfort is, for some, an edible death trap. Imagine a dystopia where Valentine's Day isn't about love or heartbreak, it's about survival. 19. Allergy to laundry detergent. The simple act of washing clothes can become a nightmare. Many detergents trigger severe skin reactions. Rashes, blisters, burning. Clean clothes literally become toxic armor. In dystopian terms, it's the perfect metaphor. Even purity carries poison. 20. Allergy to touchscreens. Rare cases of allergic reactions to indium tin oxide, the conductive material in many touchscreens, have been recorded. Symptoms range from rashes to respiratory problems. Translation: some people are literally allergic to modern life. Phones, tablets, ATMs, all become portals of pain. The future is here and your body says, put it back. Proof that the human body is less a fortress and more a paranoid roommate who thinks sunlight, meat, sweat, and kisses are all assassination attempts. Allergies reveal how absurd survival can be. We invented spaceships and quantum computing, but some of us can't survive a peanut, a melon, or a jog. The immune system is supposed to protect us, but sometimes it just spins a roulette wheel and attacks whatever lands in sight. Maybe that's the existential punchline. The weirdest sci-fi dystopia isn't in the future. It's inside us right now, hardwired into our cells. Humanity's greatest enemy might not be AI, aliens, or asteroids. It might just be the fact that for some of us, water is poison and love is lethal.